just put old Fred the Mammut right up there. There's been plenty of mammoths out and about at the moment up in the Alps. I wanted to talk a little bit about planning and pre-planning. This is a Michelin map that we've been using, and we've been planning this whole trip in New Zealand. So the green is this particular trip, and the red or the pink is actually from the R8 tour. So we tried not to double up on many of the roads. The thing about these Michelin maps that you don't get on the Google Maps is it will show you the width of the road in great detail as you go up and ascend. Today, it's a fairly simple hour-and-a-half trip north to our Airbnb, so we're just taking our time, enjoying the scenery up here in the Alps and enjoying the little towns and villages. One of the things about these little villages is they're really dead in the summertime, but they come alive in the wintertime. And so there's amazing ski chalets and a lot of building and stuff that goes on, I suppose, in the summer in order for the winter. So all you see now is just sort of quiet little towns that we meander through. And the roads are quiet too, which is just perfect. So we'll put our map away now and hit the road again, heading north. So just putting in the destination for this morning, we're leaving Briancon and going to Sechilienne on the 1091. So it's telling us it's about 2 hours. Then we kind of cut back and we zigzag our way up to Grenoble. Okay, this bit of a stop-go here on the way. Probably got about 20 minutes out of Briancon, and we are now onto some nice big sweeping wide roads. They're constructing this tunnel, which is pretty spectacular. I really love how they keep the sides of them wide open. Very, very cool, and it just looks so spectacular sitting in amongst the mountains with a little dusting of white snow. We're getting closer, my ears are popping, so I know we've got altitude here on the first mountain pass. All the motorcyclists are out and about. Yeah, it just looks fantastic. We're just winding through the D111 at the moment. It's a beautiful scenic road, and it's a big wide road and it's very flat, but there's just so much traffic on it at the moment. We're traveling and it's 11 a.m. We left at about 10 a.m. Try and get on this road when there's no traffic, and maybe it's a strategy like we had the other day whereby you might have to go towards dinner time, that kind of thing, or very, very early in the morning, and it would just be amazing, sun coming up, that kind of thing. But it is very scenic. It is a beautifully constructed road. You're just literally hanging on an edge, and it drops straight down. Right this minute we're going through tunnels and viaducts that are just really quite breathtaking and spectacular. The engineering involved, and it looks like it was done many, 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 many years ago, and it's been maintained ever since. So that's pretty cool. The sign behind me there says Col de Turini. That is where we're heading, and if you follow Google Maps, it will try and send you about 10k up the road and then 10k back down the road. But you can take a little cunning turn off that D111 and come into here. That's exactly what we're doing. So let's hit the next mountain pass. Well, the best laid plans. We're heading up this quote-unquote mountain pass, and it is a mountain pass, but it's a bit more suitable for a Toyota Hilux or a mountain bike, I think. However, it would be wrong to say that it isn't fun, so we're going to keep going. It tells us it's about 40 minutes more driving to get to Grenoble, a little trap for young players is if you do get halfway up the hill, there is no cell phone coverage, so once you get here and you try and remap it, it doesn't work. So I've had to kind of move somewhere where there's cell phones in order to get a little bit more mapping. Yeah, it's a different type of driving, but the hood's down so that we can hear everything better, like doing an outdoor walk, but not doing an outdoor walk. So just after I shot that last piece, the little windy road ended and we got opened up onto this other one. So yeah, this is really opened up quite nicely. It's very green and beautiful, lush, and it's a wide 2-lane road with lots of twisty bits, which we like. We like the twisties. Very fun.
Well, we're here at Switchback Coffee in Grenoble, and I don't feature cafes that often. You can hear in my voice I'm so emotionally excited because I've just had this beautiful coffee made, and this is my second one, and I would highly recommend you come and visit this place if you're in Grenoble. The coffee is made as if it is being done for a championship, barista championship competition. So absolutely superb. Come along and visit. Perfection.
As I said earlier, when you've got holidays, it does change the dynamics of your drive because cyclists are going to be out. There's going to be more holiday makers, so to speak, on the road, or people just taking advantage of a nice day to go out onto a drive. One thing I wanted to say about the little Boxster is I've really been enjoying it, and I've been thinking about the R8 trip and this trip, and you know, which one have I preferred? And gee, you know, I don't want to call it yet because we've only done 550 kilometers in this car, and I did 6,000 in the V10 R8. But I am really enjoying, I guess, the ease of use of this car. There's a lot of concentration on the roads because they're so narrow, and I think because I owned the R8 and this is a rental, I'm feeling a little bit less precious about this car. It feels considerably faster than the Boxster that I had in Hawaii, and the Boxster in Hawaii was the 2013, so the first gen of this particular model range. This is obviously a couple of iterations later on the 2015 model, bit more powerful engine. It's got a slightly updated interior that's a lot more similar to the 991.2 that I have at home, so everything feels a lot more comfortable. It's fantastic. Anyway, let's just enjoy this drive through here with all the cyclists. I'm stuck behind an old Renault at the moment, so I'll try and get past him and get back to you when we get to our next waypoint. We've switched to the D111 now, to Chambery, and some spectacular views, spectacular piece of road through here. Beautiful big solid rocks down one side, and then views out to the lake down below. Trees. As I said before, lots of cyclists are out today, but not too many cars on this section, just cyclists, and it's fairly easy to get past cyclists. There are a few more motorcyclists, but once again they just pass you and away they go, no problem. Yeah, this is really nice piece of road, definitely worth doing, and we're going to stop briefly in Chambery next. I want to talk a little bit about luggage capacity in this 2015 Boxster. This is all the luggage that we've got for 2 months in Europe. Now this is the biggest one we have, so this will fit into the front quite easily, which I was surprised. It's really deep in the front. but it does have enough room for that bag quite easily. Plus, I can fit quite a large backpack in behind it, and a second backpack, Porsche, I might add, in there as well. And if you actually had another bag like this, it's not going to go in here, but if you needed to, that would actually quite easily fit into the front as well. And this will fit into the back. Oh, actually, we have one more thing. We have a kind of a day carry bag as well, which we use, which is just sort of food and things like that. And this one fits in here fine, as well as this one. And then inside the cabin, you've got fairly minimal room, I would say. There's nothing in behind the seats, but this is just perfect. So now we're packed, we're ready to hit the road again. Top goes off, we're on the D912, leaving Annecy today, and I haven't been on this road before. It's not a particularly long road. It's a beautiful Saturday morning and there's a few cyclists out and about, so we won't be going ridiculously fast trying to make any, beat any times on it, but looking forward to it. It's a dual two-way road. So we just peeled off. Now we're on the D59, which is a slightly lower grade road, but there's less traffic on it. There's less bikes. There's less of everything on it. So, and it's opened up and it's more scenic and it's really interesting. So that first little section was actually a bit painful at this time of day. Too many cyclists, too many slow cars. There was a few VW Combi campers, which was pretty cool to see, but I wouldn't want to be stuck behind them. So now we're opening up a little bit and away we go. It's not a fast drive, these things, unless you've got the road to yourselves, but it is a really enjoyable drive. Lots of little twisties and beautiful, beautiful scenery. So we'll just continue to enjoy that. Well, here we are just outside of Chamrousse on the D111, and it's just coming near tea time, so I thought I'd just come out, do this loop. Hardly anybody else on the road, which is pretty magnificent. I don't know if you can see, there's a hang glider down there in the background. Beautiful mountainscape as the sun starts to come down much lower. We're just about to try and find somewhere to eat. This has been a fantastic little loop. It's only about an hour to do the whole loop, and the road is very, very good. It's dual lanes, so happy days.
Okay, you give it, I got it. Show a rhythm on it, make you want it. Take my front, adopt it. New tricks come and sick like who's this? Yeah, I give it, never through with it. I'm going hard, turning heads from hate. They understand I'm a man with original plans. Keep your chest pumped, chin up if you get bumped. Next day I'll be knocking, so you best come. Again, I'm gonna go hard from the entry. If you're cool for the skill, don't tempt me. I'm going hard from the entry. Go hard from the entry. Keep going hard from the entry. Go hard from the entry. I'm going hard from the entry. Going hard from the entry.
We're now on the D1091. Now this is a road that we have been on before in the R8. It is a fairly wide double lane road, but the scenery is just beautiful. Tree covered mountains to our left and right. Directly in front of us you've got some Alps with probably about 20% snow still on them. This is more of a scenic drive. This is a slow scenic. You can pull over and stop into little villages if you want, but essentially it's just taking you through. And the reason for that is we do have another D road which is a little bit narrow and a little bit through a canyon. It's got a lot of beautiful scenery, and that's coming up. So we didn't want to do too much driving in one day. We're going to be doing about 3 hours worth of driving in total, and we're kind of using this road to get us to the next part a little bit quicker, and you'll see that on the map in just a moment. Well, that's the D526. I would highly recommend the D526. Beautiful canyon road coming through. Parts of it remind me of the west coast in New Zealand. It's superb. Not too many cyclists on the road, certainly almost no cars on the road, and plenty of places to pass. Once we got out of that first little bit of roadworks, it all cleared up and it was just magnificent. It is just springtime in the air. There are beautiful little white, flowery, polleny, ashy things falling into the rental car at the moment. It's just looking stunning here in the area. Absolutely loving it. This is what it's all about. Come here and do canyon roads like this. So, 526, tick, done. The D951. Here we are on the D951. Great, beautiful road. Great and beautiful. One of the greatest roads I've ever seen. There's been great roads. This is one of the greatest. It is a very nice, calm morning. You can hear the sound of the waterfall coming down behind me. No one else on the roads. Unfortunately, a little bit damp on the track, so I'm going to have to take it a little slow, but it is absolutely beautiful. You can see if I pan around here, the roads just twist and away they go. This has been a fantastic little driving section. It marks the end of our Alps roads and great way to end them. Absolutely fantastic mountainous driving in the Porsche Boxster. Well, this concludes the Alpine driving experience in the Porsche Boxster. Right now we're going to take the car back to Nice through Provence for a few more days, but I won't be bothering to record any of that because it isn't on any mountain pass roads. We are currently in a little Airbnb in the middle of, I'm going to say in the middle of nowhere, and looks like there's going to be a thunderstorm just about to come in, which is quite strange because we've had fantastic weather right up until this point, but it's very moody, that's for sure. So I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below.